Everything's looking good.
Sweet. Yeah.
All the settings are correct. Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Good day, ladies and gents. Welcome to another. Well, welcome to TOC Season 2.
Yeah.
This is 228. What is it? 228. What's that weird name they have?
It's Whack Batch, I believe.
228 Whack Batch. We got 228 Whack Batch versus Phoenix Legion today. This is a Div B match. It should be pretty good. Both these teams are quite solid. This is their first match of this season, so winner here will get a nice jump for the rest of the season. This match will be the two. We'll start out with the 2v2, which is
150-ton limit.
yeah, 150-ton limit. No,
And believe no lock on. I don't remember.
I
exactly,
think
but
yeah, it's no lock-ons.
Yeah. And also on test map A, so this ought to be really interesting.
Oh, absolutely.
I want to jump into this already. I'm excited. Should I start it? Just
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, definitely. Let's get the
let's
show
do
on
it.
the road. These guys have been waiting a couple minutes already while I've been
So
tweaking settings.
So if you guys don't know, test map A is actually a surprisingly like mid-longish range map. So we're likely gonna see like either AC2s or PPCs, ER large laser. Let's see what we have on both sides. So Phoenix Legion has an Assassin 21 and Annihilator 2A. Wow. So they're going for the completely different tonnage, 100 tons and what is that, 45 tons? I don't remember exactly off the top of my head. And then
Now,
228.
yeah, they're going a little weird. They have the Super Brawl Victor SRMs and AC20, and then the Jaeger Mech Double D with 6 AC2s. I'm not a big fan of how like their tonnage is spread out, or I mean like their ranges are. They can't really support each other, but
Yeah, interesting, but maybe it'll end up working. I mean, the sort of range disparity is kind of equivalent on both sides, although that assassin will be a little bit faster moving forward. Although that assassin will get vaporized by the victor. I don't know. We're already getting some fights going on here between the Jaeger mech and
is his arm already smoking? Did they already almost take half his guns?
well,
They did. He's about to lose half his guns. Nice shooting, Tzinjo. Sorry, I can't say your username. I just butchered that really hard.
Joe, you just gotta say it quicker so it sounds like you're confident. Okay.
Yeah, this Victor has gotten pinned by the AC2 Annie. He's just getting slaughtered as he closes in.
Oh, and Jaeger's all the way back here on the left. Wow, this Victor is just
Oh no,
soloing.
they're so spread out. This has become a 2v1. This is gonna be a 2v1, and they're gonna come back and do the same thing to the
Phoenix
Jaeger.
Legion is pushing them right now, though. Be sure that you have your the visual thing right, by the way.
Oh yeah, I already made sure I fixed that.
Good.
Thank you. And yes,
That
people, we're gonna make
Victor's
sure that
really
doesn't.
beat up. His
They
right
just.
torso is already red, and his left arm is weak. 61%.
I'm just surprised Phoenix Legion. Look how healthy they are. That Jaeger mech is at 91%, but he's about to lose half his guns. He only has like maybe 10 structure HP, keeping half his guns there. That Victor is about completely dead. Assassin's as fresh as a newborn.
I'm a little bit surprised that Phoenix Legion hasn't tried to push in on them, but
oh yeah, they absolutely could have and already ended this by now. I don't think they realized that the Jaeger is. Oh, there it goes. There goes its arm.
Oh gosh, yeah, that Annihilator really is putting in work. Really is putting in work, and I guess that might be a reason why it might be a reason why Annihilator is meta.
The Annihilator is in a meta tier class above every other mech.
Yeah. Jeez, look at those AC.
Yeah, and there goes the Victor.
Yeah,
that Victor just ate too much damage before it could get any damage out. Yeah, I think Phoenix Legion definitely went with the smarter deck. They were still split range, but the assassin, I think, with the idea of speed brawl, harassing, skirmisher,
Yeah.
all in one package,
Perhaps,
was a much smarter play.
yeah, perhaps the assassin was to like sort of get their attention and like, yeah, sort of tank a little bit so the Annihilator stays alive. I
And he
don't
almost
know.
pulled 1,000 damage in a 2v2.
Yeah, I was
Well
about to
done.
say,
Well
I
done.
presume the assassin probably didn't get a whole lot, and yeah, the Annihilator just really carried like that entire match. That it was just watch an Annihilator decimate, and there are also 3 mechs that aren't an Annihilator. Good work. Good choice of decks for PHL.
Absolutely. Let's get the stats plugged in.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. You want to find out which side PHL wants to start with, then?
Yeah, yeah, give me a moment. If you see anything in chat, let me know because I actually load out slow.
Paulie called me an uncultured swine for butchering that username. I deserve it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm from the Midwestern United States. We don't know what culture is.
So we're gonna be moving to Frozen City night. This is gonna be really good. And I gotta remember to change it to Conquest. Don't want to make any mistakes. Conquest. Okay, there. And it looks like PHL is opting for Team 1 side on Frozen City Night Classic. And
All right. Um. So I think if their team's pulled in, I'm gonna double check with the chat while we have a minute. Everyone in chat, how are my settings? Are they butchered like usual, or are they doing pretty good this time? Let me know.
I'm gonna listen to myself here from the stream, see if I sound equalized. You could probably turn me up a good bit. Like I'm not too quiet, but I think you can probably turn me up.
All right, let's see what I can do about that.
Okay, 228 has their team in. So, what do you think we're gonna see from these teams here?
To be honest, not sure. Um,
Yeah.
I didn't expect a Jaeger mech and Victor from 228 for that test map.
Jaeger
So
mech, I would expect a Jaeger mech. The Annihilator took me by surprise just because it's so much tonnage, but it's still like a solid choice for that map. I mean, obviously.
yeah,
Both the short range mechs, I think, were a little bit much though at times.
absolutely. Yeah,
I don't.
the range definitely helps. Yeah, let me get my right overlay back up. All right, I got to figure out how to fix the out of match overlay because it's cutting off a little too much of the screen compared to what I've seen other people have. I'll figure that out in a minute. Oh, both teams are in now, so I'm gonna give team 1 5 minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Frozen City here.
This could be interesting. I know both these teams have a lot of skill, but I haven't been able to scrim either of these teams yet this season, so I couldn't tell you what kind of strats they're most likely going to do. 228. Who knows? They could try to take the cap and then control it from over there by that cap area, or they could. Both teams could just fight it out around the dropship, the down dropship, and then winner goes and caps afterwards. That's basically been so far the two main ways I've seen this play out
Well,
in scrims in preseason.
yeah, so Phoenix Legion seems to be opting for the Team 1 side. So I get the feeling that they're basing that off of the rest of the maps in this playlist. But knowing that so far, I want to say that we're likely to see sort of brawly mechs. I want to say that as much. We're probably going to see them move forward either into the city or into like that sort of choking zone right next to the down ship in Charlie 3.
I can
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah. Uh, as for Team 2 side, I'm I'm not certain at all. Like this match can play out so many different ways. The only thing that I haven't seen from this match, like this particular map, is like a tunnel push, like a crazy tunnel push. That's the only thing that I have.
That's actually, yeah, that's the only thing I haven't seen yet either. Uh,
Um,
I've
looks like
had people on my team push for trying a tunnel strat, and
yeah,
I wasn't a big fan of it.
yeah. That seems a little bit much.
Now you get me on Force Colony Classic. I'm not above doing a tunnel strat. If you're holding back by your spawn, you're damn right I'm going to push that tunnel and come get you. I'm not going to play your game and walk out in the open.
Okay.
Team
And
1 is almost locked.
if anyone would like to know, this is a Div B matchup between these two teams. Okay, so it looks like Team 1 is ready.
Nope, they have one person that hasn't locked.
Oh, yeah, lock. If you're ready. Yeah. Oh, okay.
All right. Because they made
Okay, there.
2 mistakes at
Yeah.
once, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to make them type locked at me just to confirm it.
I think they might not type locked at you. There we go. Good, good.
Ah, yes. All right.
Okay.
Team
Team
2, 5
2.
minutes.
5 minutes. Yeah. Okay, so 1 alpha for Charlie. So I think they're going to use Polycat there as a sort of scout to see what direction the enemy team's going, while their Charlie Lance perhaps rushes for the cap,
It has to be
or
a
they could
cap
be
rush.
rushing. Yeah, or they could be rushing for like that sort of top of cliff area right
Oh, the
next to
ridge
this.
line?
Yeah, it's possible, and that might depend on what their scout sees. So, for instance, if their scout sees the enemy team stacked up, high and ready for a brawl in the city or something like that, maybe they'll go for cap. And if they see them, if they don't see anything, perhaps they'll be a little bit wary of going for the cap and try to take the high ground. I don't know. We'll see. But it definitely seems that they want that early information with that one mech and alpha lance. At
Yeah.
least that's my presumption of the reasoning behind that. If you don't know, Charlie spawn is the very northmost part of Frozen City Night, uh, and Alpha spawn is really close to the tunnel. Actually, on both sides, it's close to the tunnel. So hopefully
Wait.
that helps
Wonder if I
you
can pull up
guys
a
with.
map for everyone real quick.
Yeah, can you pull up a map?
I should be able
If you
to.
can, yeah, if you can pull up a map, send
Do you
me
have
a.
Do you have a map room, or do you want me to make one real
Yeah,
quick?
I have a map room open right now actually and set up. That might be easier.
Yeah,
I'll
just
I'll
send
do
me a
that.
link. There we go.
Yeah. But I'll draw. Oops. I'll draw what I expect here. So from team 1 side, you can send your group back there. You could also send them up here perhaps. Take that ridge line. But then they have this alpha spawn here. What if we will see? So I presume that's just for scouting, right? And then they'll pull back to the rest of the team. What if we do see some crazy shenanigans, though? It would be interesting.
Yeah, it's Team 1 Stack and Charlie, right? PHL, yeah. Um, they could be pretending to go Theta and actually playing it, hoping to string the enemy out a little bit. I don't know. But usually if you stack Charlie, you commit. But like you said, no. You see this tunnel strat you drew? That's a bad Isa.
Okay, so it looks like Team 2 is ready. So I'm going to launch it, and in the meantime, we can cover what we're seeing from Team 2 side here.
All right.
So
Yeah, I'm good to go. All the settings are
and
right? Yes.
yep,
Conquest, good.
yep. And it seems 228 opted for heavy on Charlie and one in Bravo. So we could see them do one of two things. We could see them go straight for Theta, uh, or we could see them try to go for the city and maybe get in there and get positions on them from up above, or just start that early brawl if both teams just meet up in the city. That one guy in Bravo, I presume, is just gonna catch up to the rest of his team. Perhaps scout a little bit
Is that an SRM
again.
linebacker? No. I am disappointed 228. Oh, 2828 brought in Osiris, Wolfhound, K9, linebacker, and Vulcan. That seems a
Yeah, I'm a little
little.
bit surprised by the
It's
Cyrus.
interesting, definitely. But it's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
MPLs. They haven't even an MPL linebacker. I'm not sure how that
Oh,
MPL linebacker is going to work out.
I think an MPL linebacker is a pretty solid choice there. It's a fast mech that can keep up with the lights and the medium. Vulcan is a little bit low on tonnage, but I mean, obviously it's a good mech. Everybody loves their Vulcans.
So
Uh,
now I said they were going to spot a Charlie, and that's just going to be a fake out. They're going to pile in on the center. That's exactly what PHL did. Uh,
yeah, nice, good call on that. But they give 228
yeah,
the
they gave
cap.
228 the cap, and 228. Oh, are they going to spread out in the open?
They're not
No.
running a very spready deck though. They're not running like long range.
I'm not sure where 228's going. This is an interesting movement. Um,
I think
the
they're
Vulcan
just
is
all
scouting.
worried about getting pushed in on suddenly. I think that's the part of why they have their Vulcan scouting right now. Does he see them?
I
I
don't
think,
know,
yep.
but what's on this catapult? Is that dual heavy gauss? No, it's LBX.
So Phoenix Legion spotted the Vulcan. The Vulcan spotted all of Phoenix Legion. So,
That
wonder what.
the username I couldn't pronounce. Looks like he's getting a nice angle off to the side for a flank. He definitely sees these three mechs over here, just kind of piled there. They are currently strike bait. Let's just hope that the K9 doesn't have any strikes on him.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, a little bit. Moving slowly, being cautious. Teams aren't entirely sure about how to move forward in this situation. I think 228 is just playing the patience game. I mean, if they just wait there until the end of the match, they're gonna win. They have the cap. It's up to Phoenix Legion to figure out a way to get the cap back.
Yeah, both
What was
teams do
his
have
normal
UAVs
attack?
up.
You said he has MPL, right?
Yes,
Or
linebacker has NPL.
Osiris has ER mediums, 6 ER mediums.
Okay, that explains why he's out here in Zimbabwe on his own.
Yeah. I
Ooh,
mistook you
PHL's get prepared for a push. Catapult's going to
Oh,
be leading
no.
this charge, and they're going to big dick it right
Spotted
down
by
right into
this
him.
really
Oh,
early too.
okay, only two mechs got caught in that strike. I thought four mechs did. I was going to giggle like a little schoolgirl. All right, K9 is intercepting. Wolfhound is poking too.
Ooh, look at that strike. Is
Ooh,
that going to stop their forward movement? Oh, they keep going.
oh,
But they
that was a god tier strike. I just watched three mechs get hit with that strike on PHL. But they don't care. They're just diving in.
so it was still pretty.
Nutty Rat
Oh
is
my
being
goodness,
focused hard.
Nutty
He's
Rat.
about to drop.
Oh no, Nutty
Nutty,
Rat,
get out of
shut
there.
down.
Oh,
No, this is
Wolfhound
like
died
our
first.
last people shutting down. Oh god.
Overrides, people. Overrides. This linebacker is about to have a bad day. He's gotten a few shots off, and there he goes.
Yeah.
Phoenix Legion, they have a very tight formation going on, and they are just steamrolling these mechs and diving on them
Yeah,
one
good
at a
focus
time.
fire from Phoenix Legion. Good focus fire. Yeah.
Phoenix Legion's mechs are so healthy. I don't think they're going to lose another mech. The Cyrus
Yeah.
is definitely bolting out of there. I think it's a little
Trying to
too early
hide.
to bolt. Yeah, but I think it's a little too early for capping.
It's a good play. It's a good play. Run away, and if it looks like Phoenix Legion did not forget about the cap. They're sending their legged piranha back.
This Osiris is just booking it.
Yeah, hopefully the Cyrus will come back and deny that cap, but it looks unlikely.
If it can't, he can maybe pick up a kill. At least get more points on the field. Let's. K9 is almost legged. If he can take out that cord leg, he can leave the K9 pretty much immobile. What about?
Then again, the Cyrus still has 5 minutes to take the cap back, although it's probably going to be a full cap.
This Cyrus actually could take out the Vapor Eagle and K9. Vapor Eagle, both his legs are wide open.
Yeah.
Just a couple good shots in those legs, and he's dead.
Yeah, the Cyrus is still pretty healthy as well. Let's see exactly. Oh well, the right leg is open, yellow. The left leg is red armor. Um, yeah,
This catapult's just waddling as fast as it can to try to keep up.
yeah, that catapult is
I probably would have sent
not.
the catapult back to the cap with the Bronner or something, because I don't think this guy's going to be able to keep up with this fight. He's just going to get strung out and left out in the dust.
Yeah, let's. The Cyrus might not know exactly where all the mechs are though, so let's see if he
Ooh, look,
can.
Polycott is hiding in the cap. He's ready to ambush the Cyrus when it comes back.
Oh,
This
good,
could be
good,
super
good,
interesting.
good.
Oh, here it comes! Here it comes! Da da
Does he have his left leg, Hayden? Yeah, his
da
left
da
leg's.
da da
Oh,
da da. Oh, how did he know he
oh,
was
the
there?
Cyrus is going to do it. Hacks. He used
Hacks,
his hack.
hacks. That was a perfect ambush. How did he get spotted?
Decap it. Oh, but he's being a little bit cautious. He's
Oh, no.
looking around, which is smart. But the cap is right there. He does have 4 minutes. I do admit. Like
All
but
he needs to
still,
do is just get 25, or he just needs to
maybe
stop their cap, and
maybe
they can win on caps on this one.
maybe he's trying to play it realistically, and he's going for the kills at this point. He thinks he's not gonna win the match, or he's using his Zimbabwe distance.
Ooh, he's about
Yeah,
to. Oh, he
he's
got the
about to-
Vapor Eagle. Can he finish
The
off the
Vapor
Vapor Eagle?
He can if he can get that leg, but he's ignoring the 2 enemies off on his right.
There we go.
Oh, he
Nice
got him.
kill. Oh no, they
So-
take him out.
Oh, good effort. Good effort on that Osiris. That was a lot more work than I would have expected out of the Osiris. But Phoenix Legion, definitely when it came to the brawl, they did a great job.
Yeah,
and if
absolutely.
not for that Osiris clutch, it would have been a four alive. A 1 to 5. That's what I meant to say. And now you get to watch these mechs go and cap. So yeah, good work, everybody. Don't forget to turn on your overrides. I don't want another cast where everybody's shut down.
Oh, I will like literally cry laughing if we have a match like we did. Was it last night, or was it early this morning where everyone kept shutting down?
Yeah, it was like last night or something like that, or the one that me and Fess were casting. You mean?
Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Stimrag, I'll keep that in mind. I'll try to make the camera more static. Blazer, go to hell. Near Salon, bite me, Barbie. GG's PHL. That was definitely like actually some pretty expert level play. Well done, guys. Well done. Let's check the stats. What we got here? K9 got 4 of the kills. Well done, K9. Osiris 451 damage. Yeah, Vulcan and Wolfhound did not get much damage off before they died. Neither did that linebacker. This is only drop 1. Still got 4 more drops coming. So both teams, you got a chance to still win this. Let me get this data plugged in.
Yeah, look at that Osiris damage. Oh my god, 451. 3 kills too. All 3 kills for his team. The Urban Mech, Sinjo, with 4 kills, with only 229 damage. So he's getting in the accurate shots for the win.
All right. Wait, why is that there? Oh, here. I clicked the wrong overlay. It's all good.
The important part was the overlay correct while we were watching the match.
Yes, it was.
That's all that matters. That's the only part that I care about.
All
okay,
right.
so I'm gonna start moving these. We lost people. Also, keyboard is dying.
Lost people.
Oh no, they moved. Okay, never mind. Just making it difficult for me.
Let me know
There
once
we
the
go.
teams are switched, and then I can
Yep, the teams are switched.
All right.
And give me a moment here while I switch it to, what was it again? It was Tourmaline.
Yes.
Desert Kappa.
Kappa on Tourmaline.
Yep.
I like this one. Um, it's not the easiest like cap to play, but like
Yeah, it's
it
definitely
definitely makes you have to work for it.
it's really interesting because it's uh it's a cap where like all ranges can be played, if that makes any sense. You can take a super long range deck, right? And make it work. You can take a super brawly deck and make it work. You can take a mid-range deck, make it work. It just matters like, you know, how well you do those things. Do you have the map strat open right now?
Uh, yeah.
Yeah,
No.
let me switch to that Tourmaline Desert Conquest. There we go. So currently we have 228 in Team 1 side and Phoenix Legion on Team 2 side. So yeah, I've drawn this a lot during like matches for TOC, but never hurts to show the options. Obviously, Kappa right there on the bottom right. So the vast majority of the time, you'll have 4 mechs spawning Charlie, 1 mech in Bravo. You have, this way to go right here. You can have a mech go around right here from that side. And depending on how the match plays out, you might have someone going around further. On the opposite side for Team 1, you can go straight down past Kappa. You can have them go around and try to get long range or sweep around and get angles back here. Um, yeah, just depends on what people feel comfortable with.
Yeah, team one. If they, well, I do expect both teams to stack Charlie Lance pretty hard, but team
Hmm.
one, yeah, they're going to go in that low ground if they want to. If they're going to be like push brawl or anything like that, they'll go this high ground if they're more rangy. Now, I don't know if we'll see it, but there
Hmm.
is absolutely a chance to see stuff. See someone try from team one try to stack up here, put a mech up
Yeah,
in this
yeah.
area. Um,
Sometimes we see a little bit of play, like from Team One side, going into Echo 6 towards Fox 6, but it's not too often. In case people are wondering, this will be if I remember correctly, uh, 2 lights, 3 heavies match. Is that correct? I want to say that's correct. I'll double check the rules. Yep, 2 lights, 3 heavies. So the lights will be very important in this. I think a lot of this will be determined on who loses their light mechs first, because having those mechs pop out of nowhere and just start dealing in damage from weird angles can be extremely disrupting for the heavy mechs.
oh yeah, absolutely. Uh, to be honest, I'm not even going to begin to speculate what these two teams are going to bring on this map. Team one is locked. We're now just waiting on team two, and they'll be locked here shortly. Um, I'll go check that real quick. Yeah, they're still not ready yet. Uh, no, I have seen some weird stuff like where you have this Charlie line going here. I've seen
Yeah,
people like
exactly.
I've seen in scrims so far this season when I've scrimmed the higher divs,
Hmm.
people actually taking their they'll have like one mech over here, or they'll have
Yeah,
like
yeah.
their lights come over here to contend Kappa, make the enemy
Hmm.
think that their team's over here when actually everything that's not the lights is going this way. And then I've actually seen them rotate and then
Oh,
like get a guy up here. That's cheeky,
yeah, it's all thick.
but it could be pretty easily telegraphed, especially if your light your if especially if team two's
Yeah,
lights
that's what I was
notice it
saying.
real early.
Exactly. If a lot of this mat is, if someone can go a direction where no one on the enemy team is going, you can get really strong angles, you know. So
Oh yeah.
maybe a good play in this map is to have your team sort of actually spread out wide looking for those angles. But yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna head back to the lobby, see how everyone's doing in there.
So we're still waiting on Team 2 right now.
Yes.
Waiting for them to lock up. Weirdly enough, 228 has someone spawning alpha.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Why? I don't understand any reasoning behind that. Is there?
What?
Can they get like an AC2 mech over here that can shoot at the spawn right away? Is that why they're doing it? Like a delaying action? Start AC2ing these guys over here?
No, it's not AC2s. Maybe it's for scouting information.
Oh, to figure out exactly what the enemy has right away?
Yeah, exactly.
Clever.
If you can get a fast mech to move up here and spot the enemy team like super early on, then like
Here, I'll switch it to the map strat. Back to the map strat for a second so everyone can see this, what we're talking about.
So if you can get a mech up there and get early eyes on exactly what Charlie and Bravo is doing, that information could be incredibly beneficial.
Oh yeah, it definitely could be. Both teams are locked. Settings are set up. I think we're good to go. Ready to launch?
Okay, yeah, let's go. Oh, this makes me excited to see if that's what it's all about. Is it about?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to figure out what mech that is over there, and I'm just going to watch what he does, like right at the start of the match. Then I'll check out the other mechs. This could be like a genius idea, or it's a 200 IQ strat. We're going to find out. But I think this is genius.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's just like a mistaken spawn point, it's not terrible. I mean, you're just wasting an extra 40 seconds, and as long as the enemy team doesn't like really push in and take advantage of that,
it's a grinner.
It's a grinner. Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely a scout. I'm gonna see what he does.
Yeah.
Try to see what he sees.
I kind of hope that the idea wasn't to try to like sneakily.
Was this just an accident? He's not running straight up. He's running off to the side to rejoin his team.
Let's see
what
he does.
Is he not scouting?
He's getting eyes?
No, he's not scouting.
No, he's looking. He saw. He looked. But he isn't taking his time with it. Huh.
Yeah, I don't think he saw anything. I didn't see anything from his perspective.
Yeah, the enemy team's all moving south side. None of them are going into that sort of like flanking left maneuver.
He has taken up that position though. It looks like he is going to go in for the flank.
Quick draw, Wolfhound, linebacker. Yeah, these guys are brawling. They're just gonna push.
Oh, Phoenix Legion, you're after my own heart. I love you guys. Hard brawl, man. Hard brawl. Let's do it.
Yeah. On the other hand, 228 has the night gear, has the summoner.
Ooh, 228 actually has all of PHL surrounded right now.
Yeah. Well, hopefully this doesn't mean that they're those mechs in the back for 228 have to push in on them right now, or else they're not going to be part of the fight when the entire Phoenix Legion.
Archon Steiner and Nutty Rat are both trying to bail off of as quickly as possible. Linebacker, Wolfhound, and the Onion are all trying to dive on him. Linebacker stopped. I don't know if they don't know. I can't tell if they're going to jump down or not. It looks like they have decided to drop. It looks like their whole team's going to go that same route.
Yeah. Are you going to get a Div B NASCAR perhaps?
We are full blown in the middle of a Div B NASCAR. Oh, the linebacker is being hurt super bad. The night gear is about dead also. Night gear actually went down first. Johnny Black is almost dead himself. The Orion 2CA is really laying into that quick draw onto the side.
Quick draw legged, about to die.
Oh, did he get legged? Oof. Yeah, there he goes. It's now 3-4. The Orion 2CA, it looks like he's going to be the next one to pop. Nutty Rat actually doing pretty decent with the summoner, getting quite a few shots off. Definitely, that's a PPC summoner. He definitely wasn't... Oh, no, he just got insta-gibbed by the K9 and the Wolfhound. They both shot him in the back at the same time. Oof. Grinner just goes down. Now it's 1v4. This is definitely in Phoenix Legion's favor. Can that commando finish off the onion? Oh no, they got his leg.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
GG's. Wow,
Wow.
that was so
Also,
brutal and so
what?
fast.
El Rizzo just died at the last second. Was that overheat? Yeah, I think it was overheat. Oh no. He gave up a free point to 228.
GG's both teams. Yeah,
Yeah,
and then this Ryan 2 season going for the cap. This match is over. I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect that to happen. The push I expected when they pushed up the top of that ramp there, and the summoner and the night gear dove off. Um, they stopped their forward momentum. I thought they were just going to turn around and just go back the way they came. But it looks like they just decided to wait on the rest of the team, and the whole team jumped off that cliff.
Yeah, 228 to be a little bit faster on punishing the entry of Phoenix Legion's brawl.
Yeah, they had a quick draw, and both their lights had perfect back shots on Phoenix Legion as Phoenix Legion was running up that hill. That was the perfect opportunity to crit out weapons, get as much structure damage done to the enemy as possible.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean,
because basically, there's no point in taking like longer range mechs than the enemy team if you're gonna let them close the distance without punishing them for it.
Yeah.
Is basically what it comes down to, and yeah, that's the reason why you do see brawl on this map. It takes a lot of confidence in your strategies and your mechs to actually take advantage of that range. Unless you just practice range a lot.
GG's both teams. Let's take a look at the stats. Super low damage numbered game. Surprising for as much splat as I saw.
Look at that. Sinjo again with 4 kills. Look at
that. 4 kills again. Wow. He's definitely going to be MVP of this division. Already, yeah. 2 drops, 8 kills already. I mean, I don't even think Bowser's done that yet. Got him.
Yeah, well, maybe Sinjo's gonna get that most kills award for the end of comp or whatever Kraz decides to be the award.
Oh yeah, with his records so far, absolutely. I don't see why that wouldn't happen.
Okay, so now I'm gonna have to switch up these teams here. Oh, look at all of our beautiful drawing on Tourmaline Desert. Look at all that. And what it ended up happening is just a straight-on rush. Just a straight-on brawl rush. Yeah, you can. It's the crazy thing. You can never predict. But now that I've gotten a taste of Legion's and 228's playstyle, I think we're going to expect Phoenix Legion to be doing a lot of sort of closer range strategies. Their focus fire seems to be pretty solid, so perhaps they're a team that favors brawling. Yeah. And give me a moment while I switch all these players here.
All right, looking at the post-match stats, as you guys can see, we have Johnny Black in the linebacker doing almost 100 team damage. That's what we like to see. Tofurkey, Tofu Turkey. 59 team damage. Not bad, not great. You can do better. Next time, just strike your team. Yeah, we like to see those numbers. Other than that, I mean, the end of match stats alone speak for themselves. PHL just outdamaged them head over heels. But yeah, I mean, the push was pretty good. I liked it. Like I said, yeah. I wouldn't have expected that. It looks like PHL's decided to be the next KDCM. So I guess instead of join ISMA or join KDCM, it's now join PHL.
Well, let's see here. KDCM is actually in the same division.
Yeah.
So we could see some interesting. Two brawl meet each other. Unstoppable object, unmovable force. Wait.
Uh,
Don't think about that.
let's look at the score so far. What do we got here?
So
We are
Phoenix,
at 228 with only 5 points so far. They've gotten 5 kills. PHL off to a rocket start with 22 points and only two drops in the 2v2.
yeah, I think I've noticed with how TOC points have been going this time around. Uh, it can seem like matches are kind of even, but if one team consistently wins the drops, then they just have loads more points, like just loads more in this
Yeah.
season. It could feel like the matches are a lot more even, but the points will definitely favor those who have more match victories.
While we wait on these teams, let's check out the map strat. Uh,
Yeah.
River City. This is one of my favorite maps. Um,
Oh yeah. Especially in comp, it's a lot more interesting.
oh yeah,
For sure.
because in quick play, we all know what the deal is. It's this. Whoop.
Yeah, obviously. So what I expect to see here from no.
Don't worry, I did it. All right.
Yeah, yeah. What I expect to see here from Phoenix Legion would be either an Alpha or a Charlie just push push. Maybe this.
With as much brawling as they've done so far, yeah, I
Yeah.
totally see that. Um, I think they might still
Or
stack Alpha, and they might go Rock Garden. Like they might stack Alpha, and then with like mid range traders and brawlers, just dive into here this area. You know, because from
yeah,
here, because if Team Two is going Upper City, this is a good place to be. To
yeah, Rock is really
yeah,
nice.
to not necessarily counter, but to at least deal with a team going up here or a team staying in here, or even a team that's being cheeky and ran all the way over here and has taken the Citadel. This is still a solid place. I love Rock Garden.
228. I expect them to perhaps set up Upper City and then go from there and see what happens. Upper City and perhaps like right in front of where Rock Garden is. It looks like Team One is already locked,
Yeah,
and they're
I already got the
Alpha
counter on Team
Bravo.
Two. Alpha Bravo.
Yeah.
Um, let me.
So I think it's basically what I already wrote, but just from Bravo instead of having Charlie.
Yeah, they have three in Alpha, two in Bravo. So I'm assuming all their biggest stuff's in Alpha, and their two fastest are in Bravo. Um, yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
think
makes.
this whole fight's going to probably be in Echo 5 to Fox 6. You know that big four quadrant square.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, three mediums and two assaults. Those two in alpha could just be the two assaults alone, which makes me question what if they have their assaults actually set up to really set up an airport, perhaps. It's possible that they could have their assaults with the idea of them moving up to the front
You think they'll
of
do a hold strat
airport. I
with
don't
as
know.
aggressive they've been so far?
They've
I
been really aggressive, but it's possible that they could have all their mechs in Bravo, push into Rock Garden, and have their assaults hang on top. And there's a chance that we'll see those assault mechs push forward if need be. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Looks like Team Two is readied up, but they haven't locked yet.
yeah, I'm waiting for them
Um,
to actually type locked.
yeah, they're in Bravo and Charlie, so it looks like my guess wouldn't
Oh,
be
they're gonna
far
play Upper
off.
City.
Yeah, I think they're going to have at least their two assaults in Upper City. If you notice how they have it currently set up, they have two in Charlie and three in Bravo, and they might just be mirroring what PHL
Possibly,
decided to do.
possibly. Oh, Team Two locked. All right. All settings are correct. All right,
Oh,
let's do it. What?
oh, I nearly kicked someone. Don't.
Oh, that that would have been hilarious.
That would have been terrible. just, just kick someone and then start the match. Oh my god.
just tell them you've been kicked for toxicity.
Yeah, yeah.
I love some of the strats people come up with on this map.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially when they do the weird random stuff, you know, like
Will we?
going
What I
water
wonder.
side
Yeah.
with
What I wonder is if we'll see Annihilators or we'll see Mad Cats, Blood Asps, Sleipnir, or something more interesting.
well,
Sleipnir, Blood Asp on one side, Direwolf, Annihilator, 1P on Phoenix Legion. So yeah, they are definitely setting up for range trade
what?
this time. They're not gonna just be brawling.
How could you? I had
Yeah,
high hopes for you, PHL, for doing. What is on the Annie? Is that just large lasers? Yeah.
yeah.
Direwolf, where's this Direwolf going? He's like walking off the wrong way.
He is?
Yeah, look at him.
Oh.
Where's he going? Does he wait? Does he realize it yet?
No. They're doing it on purpose, I presume.
Where's it going?
The Sleipnirs with 4 Ultra AC5s. Blood Asp is the short range Blood Asp build. 2 Ultra AC10s, 1 UAC 20. Huh.
Oh, is 228 going to return the favor and push them on the airport?
We have a few light mediums taking Upper City from 228, and we have this Uziel here with Med Pulse. Interesting. Looks like Phoenix Legion's gonna get the early cap control.
Uziel's definitely a risky choice. It's a solid mech, but it's kind of squishy.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan personally, but it can run the weapons you want on the medium mech. That's what I'll say. Annihilator 1P is still yet to be in position. He's going pretty far right here. What is that Direwolf doing though? He's just up on this hill. This Direwolf is looking at Upper City, I think.
What is going on?
What's that range though? That's got to be like
there's rocks blocking his shots. There's no way he can shoot anything from right there.
I trust they know what they're doing, but
I think PHL threw this because that Annie's about to get dived on by 4. Yeah, did PHL just give them this drop on purpose? Let's do it, guys. All right, this is Blood Asp, Vulcan, and Uziel are going to go make that Annie 1P their bitch. Like straight up, it's already down to 70%, 65%.
The Annihilator can survive forever, depending on the build. They're not going for the legs.
Okay. I see what the Direwolf's doing. They expected 228 to push. Direwolf is giving cover. He has that entire area locked down.
Did they big brain it?
I think they did. I don't know if it was intentional, but I think they did. Oh, that Blood Asp is about to drop. One last bite. He's really messed up.
Yet again, really good focus fire from Phoenix Legion. Even in non-brawly mechs, they're focusing down one mech and just really tearing it up. 228's definitely got to work on doing the equivalent of that. Good work.
Yeah, for sure. The Blood Asp was able to get out alive, but I'm not sure if that's going to help him much because he's so low on HP. I don't think he's fully stripped. I think he's been halved. But this Sleipnir is charging in like a boss.
Look at this Uziel right here by himself.
Sleipnir is trying to trade with the Direwolf, but I think that Direwolf has him outranged and outgunned.
Oh my god, that Blood Asp is just hairs away from death. He's still got his 2.
Oh no, Tofu Turkey and his Uziel. He's surrounded by the Phoenix Hawk, Vapor Eagle, and the Vulcan. He's about to get yeeted. Overextended there just a little bit. He dove off the edge, but I don't think that's going to save him. Oh, Assassin just aced some PPCs. Lost a bunch of its health.
228 a little bit beat up.
Yeah, they're actually quite beat up compared to Phoenix Legion right now. I think they saw the Annie and then dove on it without knowing that Direwolf had Overwatch.
They're doing a good job of not giving any easy kills though right now. Like they're not.
Yeah, they're preserving their mechs pretty well at this point compared to just a couple minutes ago. They're definitely playing defensively. If they can, they just need PHL to make one mistake.
Cap.
They got a little time.
I know, but they could be controlling the cap for sure. They don't even need to really be fighting 228 at this point. I mean, they don't even need to be fighting Phoenix Legion at this point.
Oh, Bloodass finally gets hit. I think he went down by the airstrike. That airstrike also clipped Archon out of Steiner a bit. He lost some HP. Assassin and Vulcan are trying to two-team the Annie still. I don't know how that's going to work out. I think that Assassin's about to get killed. Oof. Vulcan just took a major hit. He is now bolting, leaving the Assassin alone up there.
Fair enough as well.
There goes the Assassin. He just got swarmed.
Yeah, the attrition has accumulated like at this point.
Yeah.
Sleipner is still pretty.
Oh, I thought that Direwolf almost capped the wrong point.
That Sleipner only has 2 UAC 5s at this. Whoa, has he been crit out?
Yeah.
That's unlucky.
Vapor Eagle 1 just dropped. It's now 2 versus 3.
Oh my goodness! Phoenix Legion losing 2 there. Wow,
Direwolf in for the brawl.
Surprisingly close.
And there it goes. GG's. That would have been hilarious. That Direwolf walked through the wrong cap, Gamma. If he accidentally capped that, then those faster mechs from 228, all they would have to do was book it, and they would have won that one.
Yeah. Good point.
Zimbabwe Direwell. If we can get him in for an interview, we have to ask him what the hell's going on with that. I don't know if that was intentional or if that was an accidental, Well, what does Bob Ross say? A happy little accident?
Look at the stats on the
I know. Sleipner carried pretty hard.
Wow. He was healthy for most of the match, so, I mean, it makes sense. Wow. It looks like Zinjo's luck has ran out. He's no longer got 4 kills. Wow, that was an interesting match. That was a very fun Direwolf positioning. We were left clueless.
I'm still
I don't
speechless.
even know if they planned that out or not. I'd like to say that they planned that out. They just did the real big brain strats.
There's no way that was planned. There's no way that they knew that that 228 was going to run up that ramp. Because if 228 went anywhere else on the map, if they went anywhere...
If you say that it was planned out, the viewers don't know this.
Oh, seriously, if 228 pushed in any other direction, that Direwolf would have been left out of the fight, and then it would have been 5v4. But they pushed into one place that Direwolf had super Overwatch on.
They knew. They're in the minds of 228 right now. They know.
These guys... Does anyone know, did these guys scrim earlier this week?
Yeah, they're just... PHL is just literally running counter strats to exactly what 228's about to run.
Did you swap the teams yet?
Yeah, I swapped the teams over, and we are moving on to, I believe, RUBELLITE.
Yes.
Good
RUBELLITE's a good map. RUBELLITE is a good comp map.
I love RUBELLITE. We can't even really say what we're gonna see. PHL did play that last match differently, so maybe I'm feel a little bit too certain when I say that we're gonna see brawl from these guys. On this map, we might see both teams running a sort of similar ideas, with PHL setting up in like what is it? Team 2? 1 second, I'm gonna have to switch over this.
Well, while you do that, I got some interesting tidbits for the viewers. Literally every pilot in that last drop did team damage. There is not one person without team damage.
Oh my goodness.
With that said, Direwolf, it did 566, racked up a couple kills. Zimbabwe Direwolf for the win. Super healthy, 77% HP in the green. Like, he was completely unfazed. The Annihilator, his HP is about where it was after he got dove on at the beginning of that match. It looks like after he got out of that little sticky situation when the Direwolf gave him Overwatch, it doesn't look like he took much more damage after that point. Maybe 10%? Yeah, he basically got away unscathed after that. Now looking at 228 side, yeah, Archon out of Steiner, 805 damage, racked up 2 kills, 3 KMDDs. He's basically responsible for all 3 of PHL's deaths. Vulcan did pretty good with 305. Uziel, as we expected, a little bit lackluster, unfortunately. You could probably get a better mech, something more effective for your strat into that deck. Sesson did decent. Bloodass, unfortunately, we saw it happen. He got halved really fast by that dire whale, and then
Yeah.
spent the next 3 minutes cored out one touch, and then just running around the low ground, just basically just trying to keep his mech alive. Looking at the score screen.
Mm-hmm. I presume Phoenix Legion probably worked up a pretty big point lead right now.
Yeah, it's 32-5.
Where's 228 all going? There's only 2 of them left.
uh, it's actually they should have 8 points, not 5. Let's see why that messed up.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, that's all fixed. Team one's on a counter. You got the map strat up?
Yeah, I have the map strat up right now, and I already drew something on it.
Awesome. All right. Tell the folks at home what you drew.
So I drew a dog with no. What I drew is team 2 is gonna be Phoenix Legion, and team 1 is gonna be 228 right here. So based off the last map, I presume we might see something a little bit similar on RUBELLITE. We'll have 2 mechs in Echo 7, Fox 7 that will set up for long range right here. To assault mechs, that is. And then I think we'll have at least one mech go and try to cap Theta. Team 2 side is very favorable for getting an early cap. And some other mechs perhaps going high into Delta line or perhaps going high into Fox line. From 228 side, my best guess is that we're going to perhaps see another sort of attempt at brawling, perhaps straight through underneath Echo line and popping out right there, or somewhere else. And honestly, there's so much variance in this map. Like this is my
if Team One does go in that underground, they cannot get bottled up there. If they get bottled up in this low ground, they will get slaughtered. If they do this push across, they need to either stop before here and hold their ground, or just push through, or move somewhere else. But yeah, I'm. This is the low ground here is a no. Absolute no.
So like, one is locked, and yeah, so. But the thing is that these are just my best guesses. Really, there's so many different ways that this match can play out. You have high ground up here.
I'll show you exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
PHL's team 2 on this one, right? They're going to take this pathing, and they're going to come around here, and then they're going to come up here, and then they're going to yeet the AC2 mechs.
Yeah, that's what you think?
That's what I think, yeah. They've been pretty aggressive, even in that last match where they did a hold strat. They still had a lot of aggression in them. So I don't know.
So
sensibilities say they are going to stack Echo 7 with like AC2 traders, but part of me likes to think that they're going to go full brawl on this one and just shove 228 over here in Echo 4.
So looking at the spawn locations, 228 has one player spawning in Alpha, which makes me wonder if they're going to have some weird Zimbabwe flanking maneuver or something like that. Perhaps have him come around and try to not be seen on his way over there. Not
Could.
sure.
It's possible. That's possible. I think more likely that it's just like a wrong spawn. It's going to come down here with the rest of the team. But yeah, it's totally possible he goes all the way out here to sneak up on those guys.
Here's one of the problems that I have with that though is you can also spawn in Bravo and just do the exact same thing from that line. You'd really have to go far out here, but then once you're out here, like where do you go? Like inward, and then you're out in this sort of like no man's land, I guess. I don't know. You can go up here, I guess.
All
It's a
right.
lot of
Don't mean to cut you off. Both teams are locked now.
cool. Let's do it.
Yeah. Let me switch back to
Stop
the
talking.
lobby.
No one wants to hear us just drivel. They want to see the match happen. Have you been on the right scenes for all of this so far?
So far,
Have you
yes. So far, I've been on top of it. I have my second monitor working, and I have 3 windows open on my second monitor. OBS. This time I have Discord open also in case I get a whole bunch of PMs flipping out over me over bad overlays, and then I also have the Twitch chat open too. So just I have 4 levels of protection to keep me from fucking this up, and I don't think I can say the F word on stream. I apologize. I just pulled a Kong Lord.
How dare you?
This is a family-friendly channel.
Think of the children.
I know, right? All right, I'm taking a look at 228. We got a Vulcan, Bloodass, Summoner, Cyclops, Mad Cat 2B. They are going mid-range, not a long-range trader in sight.
More or less the same thing that they were running last time. Same thing on this side, actually, with Phoenix Legion. They're running more or less the same thing. So perhaps my guess is that they're going to run more or less the same thing is more or less correct.
It looks like I was right about Nutty, or who spawned in Alpha Lance, whoever that was. Yeah, they just went the same pathing the rest of the team. He could have spawned in Bravo Lance, saved himself a couple hundred meters.
Kind of interesting. I mean, he's already got view of Theta, but if Phoenix Legion would have taken advantage of that, I think they could have gotten the cap already. I think that they have like an LFE.
Ooh, Vulcan Brawl about to happen.
Wait, maybe not, because it looks like Phoenix Legion's Vulcan is just sitting back there.
Yeah, Polycat stopped.
All he wants to, only stop the cap. He doesn't even care about grabbing it. I think
wow, Vibes is just eating damage. He's obviously losing the trades. After that first, I would have just bailed. There he goes. Yeah, smart move.
Yeah,
just bail.
It's not. Yeah, not worth it.
Johnny Black in the Summoner is looking to get shots. Did he just hit it? No, I think he missed. That would have been a pretty epic shot. Polycat's now going for the cap. Is Vibes going to deny it?
What's 228 doing right here, though? They're going around into the high delta area, but like through a sort of semi-Zimbabwe movement, rather than going straight through the bridge.
Yeah, the Nutty Rat is up top where you normally put your AC2 max with a Summoner. I wonder if that's just distraction because that Bloodass and Mad Cat are still full W key over to the side, but that Annihilator 1P I think just spotted them.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I was about to say they've just been spotted. I wonder if Phoenix Legion knew that they were back there, or if this is a surprise to them. I wonder if they're going to change up how they're positioned now. Looks like they're mostly positioned around Fox High currently, where 228 is on Delta Line mostly. That Summoner should be shooting.
Oh no! One last bite just fell off. He is now stuck in the low ground. This is Mad Cat. Okay, it looks like it's intentional. Mad Cat just jumped off after him. They're going after the Bloodass, but the Summoner has a good Overwatch. Oh wow! Yeah. One last bite's Bloodass, just like last game, is really messed up already.
Painsucker in that Bloodass, already lagged. There's a pointless strike there behind 228. Didn't hit anyone. Must have been a missed or an accidental.
Direwolf is getting shots into the fight. I think he's shooting at this Mad Cat. Or no, he's shooting at the Sleipnir. He's shooting at the Sleipnir.
Didn't really do a whole lot.
Yeah, PHL has huge map control right now.
That Summoner's got to push up or something because he's not in the fight, nowhere near the fight, and I don't think he's gonna see anything exposed to him for a long time.
Yeah, PHL's definitely in positions where that Summoner can't get any shots off. Mad Cat just goes down by the Annihilator. Annie is actually eating up a lot of damage, but Annie is a tank that can soak up a lot of damage. That Bloodass, Painsucker and his Bloodass looks like he's going to peek on one last bite, maybe try to get a finish. Vipes laying into the Summoner. Direwolf is now hiding. The Annihilator is now coming out of his hiding hole too. Yeah, Nutty Rat's still in the back. Someone please tell him he needs to get up here in the fight.
Yeah.
I think this is his first comp, isn't it? He is I think so. Don't quote me on that. I think he might have did Worlds with like a streamer team. Just for rewards. So this is definitely a division that he's a level of play that it's going to take a while to get used to. Strike on the Annie. Annie, took a huge hit for that strike, down to 52% HP. One last bite, got cornered by the Summoner and Bloodass. He goes down. Archon Adam Steiner just did not get to the Bloodass to help him in time, but you can tell he tried. Uh, I don't know if he'll be able to pick off that Direwolf, but all four of Phoenix Legion's mechs are about to dive on Archon. They're going to keep his Cyclops from racking up 800 damage again. Hey, Nutty Rat! Good kill! Oh, Nutty Rat's in the fight. Nutty Rat's actually in the fight now. He just took out the Direwolf.
Good work.
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh no, he's getting hit by 4 mechs at once. Oh no, get out of there!
He's gonna move away from that blood asp. So that blood asp is legged. That annihilator is. He can get
Oh
one
no,
pop.
Nutty Rat self-destruction. GG's. Hey,
Rip.
if he self-destructed, that means he had override on. Good lad. Good
Yes. Yes.
PHL just dominating this game.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That one felt a little bit dominant on PHL's part, to be honest.
Yeah, looking at the stats, Vibes, unfortunately, Polycat just, they both were doing that skirmisher cap roll, and Polycat just outdid him. Vibes only got 81 damage.
I wonder if what we're seeing right now is perhaps attributed to team morale. PHL has been winning, and every single match played, I feel like they've been doing slightly better, and 228 has been doing slightly worse. And I wonder if that's just an aspect of one team getting confidence while the other team might be a little bit losing confidence as the matches go on. But
yeah,
I'm not sure.
Did any of PHL die in that last one? Just one, right?
Yeah, at least one.
Yeah. All right, just make sure I got the stats done right. All right, if you want to go ahead and swap the teams and then swap the map to the last one, I believe, right, Canyon?
Yeah. It's gonna be Canyon Network.
All right. While you do that, we're going to go check out the post-match stats for this last one. Let's see here. Nutty Rat actually did pretty decent, 378. He did more damage, and it seems like he got more shots off than it looked. Because he was way back there, and it looked like he didn't really have any angles on anything. But apparently, he had enough angles where he did output some decent damage.
That's good. Good.
He got that. He got the only kill. Was it a solo? No. I'm looking at the other stats. Yeah, Vulcan got shut down pretty early. So did Archon Adam Steiner. You could tell PHL did not want him to pull 800 damage against them again.
Yeah.
They focused him kind of hard. Go ahead.
We're getting confirmation right now that Nutty Rat has been in other 228 con teams in the past. And Nutty Rat himself said he was a stand-in for 228 Death from Above.
Oh. Hey. Fun fact of the day, guys. All right, now we gotta get Starwolf in on this. Nutty Rat, get Starwolf in on this.
Yeah.
He'd be a hoot. I got Starwolf to give me a wink and a kiss on cam, or on his stream. Yeah, his cam on his stream last night. That was funny. I don't know. I just random fun fact. I'm looking at PHL's stats now. You know what's funny? The Annie, Bloodass, and Direwolf all did almost the same amount of damage. There's only 11 damage between all three mechs. Polycat with 2 kills, well done. Summoner even got a kill. But yeah, the most Polycat, Johnny Black, super healthy. Bloodass, Annie, about half health. PHL did a really good job. They got a firing line early and all that jazz, and then they just capitalized on it.
Yeah. So, coming into Canyon Network here, we got Phoenix Legion, Team 1 side, which is the south side of Canyon Network, and we got 228 on the north side in Team 2. And this is a new thing to Trials of Combat. It's a 250-ton limit match. So between your 5 players, you have 250 tons to work with.
That's a throwback to like Battle for, or sorry, More 8 stuff, right? That was tonnage
Yeah,
based.
I think a lot of tournaments have been tonnage based, um, rather than weight class based.
Now, what do you
Um,
expect is going to happen on this map?
on this map,
Yeah, I got the map strap
I
pulled
want to
up.
say we're gonna see brawl. I want to say that we're gonna see brawling.
Now, do you think that they're going to take the
5.
5 line cliffs, or do you think one of the teams is going to send a bunch of like super fast jump jetty MPL mechs towards Theta?
It's possible. Possible. Either we're gonna see a brawl happen at Theta or down the 5 line, but I expect to see a brawl of some kind from both teams.
Well, with
And
it's Canyon, I expect it always to devolve into a brawl.
I mean, it's possible for you to like grab like 3 like Pop Tart mechs and just drill out the enemy from long range, like in Junkyard or something like that, if they start getting up close, or you can move forward to, drill them. Potato, rotato. Is this your call for the map? Yeah, you expect. I don't know enough to call it, but yeah, I'm definitely expecting shorter range. But I think this map has potential for like pop tarting and long range and like cap denial from afar. It's just you have to have confidence in that, and you have to really work it. Like I think if I remember correctly, you can fit like a summoner and 2 Vapor Eagles or something like that, or like 2 summoners and a Vapor Eagle. Like that's 3 Pop Tart mechs. That's pretty substantial if your team has the aim. If your team has the aim, that's the really important bit. Um, okay, so team 1 is locked, Phoenix Legion with Alpha and 1 in Charlie. You know, I've been seeing a lot of this where I keep expecting people to stack in Charlie, but they're stacking in Alpha instead. Yeah, so it's this outsider. Yeah, and I guess they're gonna go for Theta after that if they don't see the enemy there in that position. No, I've seen that several times now, in all of the, like, in the exhibition matches I've co-casted and in the, a match not too long ago, it looks like a lot of teams are favoring spawning alpha and, on both sides, just spawning alpha and just having at it. Yeah. Let's see what 220. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna spawn Alpha Bravo. Huh. Perhaps, perhaps. Yep. Let's do it. Bieber? Oh. I was very confused for a moment there. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, Vulcan. Yeah, Brawly. Brawly. And, yeah, Phoenix Legion's got 2 lineback ooh, 2 that's kinda it. I like it. Yeah. Yeah, they're okay. That's interesting. And Phoenix Legion was at first going for the cap, and now they're just like, "Nope, fuck the cap, don't need it." Sneaky, Vulcan in the back here of Phoenix Legion. Hopefully, he takes advantage of his location and makes sure that he doesn't lose visual on the enemy team. No, not Legion focus fire is scary. Oh my god. Jinko. Yeah. Legs are easy. Yeah. Oh, no. I'm glad we didn't see mechs shut down throughout this. I'm so happy. Yeah, I was very scared because it was the first drop, and I was like, "Are we gonna no, please no." 49 if for how much damage did he do? No, that adds that kind of adds up because for every team damage, you lose 1 point of match score. If but damage isn't 1 point per damage. Like yeah, those were solid matches. Uh, Phoenix Legion's focus fire is incredibly scary. Uh, yeah. I would like to see, 228 work on, working on, getting early visuals on the enemy and focusing them down before they get up close, and personal. I think that would help them immensely in a rematch. I want to learn about that Phoenix Legion direwolf though. Hmm. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. You know, honestly, getting a loss like this super early on uh can be very beneficial for a team. It can be a sort of like a kicker, like, hey, we need to actually start, focusing on like, these things that we can get better and can really get you excited for the seasons going forward. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Who are you gonna get in for interview here? Okay, I'll do it. Hey,
Uh, yep,
how's it going?
going all right.
Okay, good, good, good. How'd you enjoy those matches there?
It was
Apparently, I
fun.
muted myself. Thanks, dude.
Oh, you muted yourself, level?
Yeah, but
You-
apparently it was just 5 minutes ago, so it's not the end of the world. God, at least it was
Okay.
just
You're
five
fine.
minutes ago.
The only match that annoyed me was River because I was standing on flat ground and PGI told me I couldn't back up,
Oh,
which the
that's
direwolf
funny.
just pooped on me while I was standing there. Like
What mech were you in again?
the
Blood
blood
ass.
asp. Yeah,
Oh,
I have
that's
no idea. I'm guessing there was some rock texture there, but I just like walked forward, tried to walk back, and then it didn't work. Like,
you
all
know
right,
that area of the map is a little bit glitchy.
yeah,
I think we saw in a TOC match earlier. I think it was an exhibition match, and Annihilator getting stuck on Upper City, not too far from that position, just
yeah.
literally stuck in the ground. So
Yeah, it feels bad. It's like when you get the light mech or medium that jumps on something and then gets stuck in the air and just blown up, and you're like, well, that
yeah.
sucks. I wanted to play that match.
So
Um,
my main question is,
Or,
if you would have a rematch with Phoenix Legion, what do you think are the main things that your team would try to take advantage of with your experience with these matches?
take advantage of,
Yeah, yeah.
or like stuff we
What
would
do you think
change. Or,
yeah, exactly? What would you do differently, basically?
um, I think drop one we're pretty okay on mech selection. I think we just kind of
Yeah.
it's a drop one. Like every single one of those is just case by case. You played it well or you didn't, which is the same thing with drop five. Um,
Hmm.
with drop two, so drop two would be what, Tourmaline.
Yep.
We messed with that one a little bit. I think probably should have focused, like them focusing legs was pretty brutal. Uh,
Yes.
I
We were
might have
wondering
swapped up the.
about. Sorry.
Go ahead.
We were wondering about your alpha spawn Grinner. What was the idea behind that?
He ends up getting to the fight around I mean, he's not gonna make it to the cap in time, but he gets to the fight like not too far behind when like our heavies and stuff are setting up, and also we didn't like really have too many issues with it when it was a big when we tried some big brawl stuff. Like, obviously PHL did it pretty well, but
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
a lot of times it was also helpful to have him there just so he's a little delayed so he can see what's coming around like the Fox 6 Death Valley side because
Ah,
all of us are pushed up, so we have no idea if something's coming around the back.
yeah.
Also, it's a little bit of like the idea if the other team didn't take just a full rush was that that guy has the option to just say, "Oh, I'm going to run up into the crow's nest there and harass stuff," and they have to worry about the fact that something spawned behind them. Um,
Mhm.
and it's not too much slower than Bravo, so yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's what we were wondering about. We were convinced that he was placed there specifically to scout out the enemy team's movement. So sounds like that's one of the reasons that you had there. So that's kind of.
But as far as what we change, Tourmaline, that one's pretty tough to predict. Like, you basically have to predict where the enemy's going to go with where you put the 4/4. I probably would have stuck it on the same side as the gear and the summoner, so we could have had more of a kill box when they were coming up the ramp, because when we did lobbies, that was the nastiest part to get through as a brawl deck, because you're all just funneled. So we probably should have like made a last stand there instead of where we did. On river, I would have not gotten stuck on a rock. That's pretty much it. I didn't feel like
really close too. So that's a bummer if you didn't get PGI'd, but like that way.
Yeah, and we also had some coordination issues there. So we had people like me stepping out too far and just taking free damage. So I think if we cleaned that up, it would have been really close.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing that me and Level were noticing is PHL were being actually incredibly focused with singling out a mech, particularly early on in the fights, and that looks very scary to deal with. I wouldn't want to deal with a team that focused down a mech that quickly and efficiently.
Now I will give you guys this. Drop 1. The what was that? The Osiris. That was fun to watch. Don't gonna lie.
Yeah, so the Osiris was amazing.
Yeah, he kited 3 mechs pretty well, and then the that Piranha went to ambush it, and it got giga wrecked. Hilarious. Well done on that one.
Thanks.
For all the viewers, it should be unmuted now. I apologize about muting. It turns out when I alt-tab to Discord, my OBS is muting it, and I don't know why.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know why. I alt-tab to everything else. It doesn't. No, it's fine. They should have still heard you guys, just not me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't have much to say. I do hope you guys have a good rest of the season. I know what you guys are capable of, and I know by the end of the season you guys will have that coordination down and kick some serious ass.
Sure. Do you have any sort of thoughts you'd like to add to that one last bite?
Oh, for pretty abstract.
Yeah. I was just wondering if there's something that you had in mind.
That I just was dying to say. Like, I should have gotten that kill. No.
No.
We'll see how it goes. I mean, me and Archon hadn't booted up the game since the last tourney, and the team that we put together here is people that haven't played together until these last week or two. So we've only we only did like a scrim, and we had like a practice or 2, and that was it. So a lot of it is just bringing everybody up to speed together. Like, we had tons of drops tonight, even where it was like, anybody have this? I do, just not skilled, or I could go buy it, and I'm like, well. We got to map out what everybody has and what strategies will really gel with the team the best. My goal is just to, we're not necessarily looking to win. Like, a lot of these teams have either been playing together for a while, or we're always like Div A and Div B. I mean, last season with our Blackwatch team, we played in Div B, so we're in the same division with 2 Blackwatch people that haven't played the game, and all these other people on the team that we haven't played with before. And I think even within the I don't want to just make it like there's 2 groups of people, because even then, like, most of us haven't played with each other.
Yeah.
I know Nutty and his buds have a little group, but that's pretty much all the coordination we have.
We're going to have to get the other guy here in a second. I had one last quick question. How surprised were you guys when that dire wolf was on top of that mountain when you came around that corner?
I was surprised, but it wasn't like oh my goodness, what are we gonna do? It's just like, he's back there. All right, like, whatever. It didn't really matter to me until I got stuck on a rock right in front of him.
Yeah, and then he just giga drilled you.
Yeah, because our plan was just like,
what if they knew about that rock?
I mean, he might have range on Theta, but
you're giving him way too much credit now. This is conspiracy territory.
Our bigger fear was, or our plan was just like, take out the Annie, which we did, and once he got halved, he didn't really matter. And then it was just refocus on their mediums. And once we did that, the direwolf had to come down, which is what the plan was once we saw what he was doing.
Mhm.
But at that point, like I was too hurt. We had our Uziel get caught in the back so it was stuff like that.
Yeah, you survived quite a while with like just one shot on that other torso. It looked really scary.
Yeah, I was trying to mix staying alive and actually being able to help out with damage, but I got freaking struck.
All right.
Thank you so
yeah,
much for
definitely.
the interview, and thank you so much for the matches. It was really fun watching you guys play. I can't wait to see you guys, your guys' next match. Thank
Yeah,
you so
most
much.
def.
Yeah, GG's.
Yeah.
Thanks for casting.
No
Yeah,
problem.
No problem. Okay, and we're gonna pull in Sinjo now.
Yeah.
And
I'll let you ask the question. You know the question that's on our mind.
sure.
Can you hear us?
Hey, hello.
Yes, just fine.
Hey,
All
how's it going? How did you enjoy those matches?
Oh, pretty exciting. So upcoming scrims were pretty rough, honestly. So going into
the
and
the scripts that you had beforehand were
yeah.
no way.
Yeah.
What made them difficult?
I would say the strategies we faced against, like for example, there was one team that really liked to mass kite on Canyon with Pop Tarts, for example, and that was just really not something we were used to dealing with, or had the drop deck made to deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am going to say your guys' your strats in this match compared to what you guys did previous seasons. You guys are normally more of a long range mid trade team. Yeah, you guys did a lot of mid range push brawly stuff, like straight out of the Ismo handbook. Like, what made you guys change to that? It's super interesting.
I don't know if it changed. I think we brought a good decent amount of games in the last few competitions we joined. I think we were even quite known for that at the last World Championships. So
Yeah, that sounds about right. I think I've heard something about your team being really good at brawling, and evidently it was very scary watching your team single out like the first mech you saw and just decimate them. That is horrifying.
It's
Like,
not just
there's-
singling them out. You guys would actually get them surrounded. Like it would just be two piles of mechs just running into each other, and somehow you guys would get one mech all the way perfectly surrounded by all five of you, and then you just nail them, and then
Yeah,
move
so
on.
How does that work? Do you have a drop caller shouting out like "Go for this mech, go for this mech," or do your team just listen for like the first person to see a mech, and then the first thing that whoever says that, you go for that mech? Like how does that coordination
So
work?
basically, what I do is we try to coordinate the angle we approach to basically line up at the around same time, and then there's a first target called because we are obviously working off of information what the enemy team is doing. So there's like a general idea what we will be facing first. For example, one of the quick draws in the canyon push. But there's obviously often the case that the enemy will realize he's getting focused, or maybe the mech was moving already while we were pushing in. So we have to like quickly change up the focus target in the like first 3 seconds we actually see the enemy, and then you just basically split up, focus the mech, and it works well when especially when you're going for legs, because the enemy can't really counterplay that at all. And when you actually have like 5 mechs roaming around you, you can twist out your second leg. So that works pretty well.
Yeah, I was
Fair enough.
noticing that you guys often had different mechs going for both legs at the same time, so there's no way they could even hide those legs. And yeah, a lot of leg focus this match. A lot of leg.
Yeah, yeah. I think over half the mechs died by legging. Now the question on everyone's mind:
Yes.
the dire whale, out in that we first thought might have been on auto walk and about to walk to a wall, and then it was obvious on River that he had a place he was going. Now,
So
how did you guys know that 228 was going to push in that direction? Because where that dire wolf was sitting, he had the perfect line of sight if 228 pushed from that one spot. But if 228 came at you guys from any other direction, that dire wolf would have been left out of the fight.
I think that's incorrect. You should go there yourself if you want to see it. But you can actually play this position from quite a lot of angles. Like the early game approach would simply be to trade into upper city with the Dakar, because it's like 1.4 kilometers away. So you have around 1k optimal range on the AC2s and the direwolf.
yeah.
So you can trade just fine.
5 damage per AC2, right?
Yeah. And
Oh.
you can even transition that position into something that overwatches lower city, like the theta side, if you just move up a bit. So I wouldn't say this is a position that was especially just focused on this one push angle, but it's certainly one that worked out great here.
Worked out great is an understatement. That direwolf laid into those mechs that pushed around that corner so hard that 4 mechs backed off of that one dire whale because they were diving on the Annie, and Annie got out of the way, and that direwolf just punished those 4 mechs pretty hard. The Bloodass was left crippled, halved, cord CT one touch, and then the I think with the Vulcan ate some heavy shots. Either way, it worked out amazing, and it was super fun to watch. But it was
Actually, I was the annihilator there, and we didn't even see the Cyclops approaching, so I was a bit caught off guard there. Like, I knew they were pushing into me, but the timing was even faster than I expected, so I actually lost the side torso there, so that made it a bit closer than it could have been.
Absolutely.
Also, congrats on your 10 kills this match. I think it's 11 kills this match by yourself. First, you got
First?
4 in the first 2 drops, and then I think you got 1 in the other drops.
Yeah, I mean, I was the brawler most likely the least touched, or like second to least touch in the TOURMALINE dropped, and I was pretty much right into them when we were shooting legs on Nightshade and Summoner and stuff, so well, I got lucky there, I guess.
Okay. So, so after having played against 228, how are you feeling your team will be doing for the rest of the matches in this division? Do you feel really confident in your team now, having won all of these drops?
So I don't really know most of the teams currently in FB. Like, I know some of the names, but it's really hard for me to grasp how strong some of these teams are. Like, we can't really scrim them too because we're like one of the only European teams, so they are all in A. We will mostly just see them in matches.
Mhm.
So I don't know how strong we are compared to other teams right now.
Well,
Okay.
we definitely look forward to seeing how you guys do the rest of the season. I do look forward to seeing how people, after watching this match, how your opponents try to counter it, for lack of a better term. But I still think you guys will pull through. As long as you keep getting as many kills each drop, it'll definitely be entertaining.
I will.
I don't have any more questions. Do you, Isa?
No, I would very much look forward to your team going against KDCM, a team well known for their brawl rushing.
All right, good to know. Give me more insight.
Wait, you never heard that before? The
No.
KDCM is KCOM and Ismo merged, and they are the most infamous brawling team unit in
Absolutely.
in the history of MWO.
All right.
Yeah. So
let's see.
perhaps someone from KDCM is watching this live or in a VOD, and they're going, maybe we gotta try to out brawl this PHL guys. Maybe we need to retain our title as the brawl champions, and that will be a very fun match to see when it comes around. Thank you so much, Zinjo, for your time for interview. Thank you for your matches. Good work on the field.
Yeah,
And,
52 points to start the season off with. Oh, that's a killer start.
That's decent. All right.
Is
Thank you
there
guys for casting for sure.
It's our pleasure.
And is there any sort of parting thoughts that you wanted to add to this, or anything like that, or anything you wanted to say?
Can't really think of anything.
Yeah,
GGs.
fair enough. Yeah, GG's. Exactly. Well,
Bye-bye.
that will be all. Thank you. You have a good one.
All right.
And no, that's about it for us, I would say.
Thank you everyone for tuning in and watching. I know both the other channels are running. I don't know who's playing or what the content is. Definitely go check them out.
Yeah, one of them is my team, God Squad, versus
Oh yeah, that if someone can raid that stream right after this one, super appreciate it. Just stick around, or if you already have it favorited, just go and join it, or else just stick around and one of the mods will raid them, so y'all can go watch that. I'm Level. This is Isa. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. We'll see you guys the next time.
Yeah, thank you so much. You guys have a good one.